Hello, my Marimomies, and for anyone who might be new here, hello, my name is Ashkariel. I am the fallen angel of FSP's third generation, Lamentus. Why, yes, it did hurt when I fell from heaven, but perhaps I can make you hurt so much more. Hello, welcome in. Oh my goodness, what's that next to my head, by the way? It's still relatively new, so I think some of you guys might not be aware, but there is, in fact, some merch. There's brand new merch, and I'm so excited about it. This is some duo merch that I got to do with Zanny. So it is a bunch of like shippy merch. There's of course acrylic stands. There's the clear cards, which I love, so you can kind of mix and match the different boys together. I know not everybody might ship Netherfeather, but perhaps you might ship Nether Justice or Ashiki. Well, you could swap the cards out, and you could do however you like. You can get your rare pair FSP boys. You can also get the snapshot card holder as well, right here next to my head, which is pretty cool. And of course, there's lots of charms, keychains, all that cool stuff. So there's lots of stuff in this merch drop. I'm so excited. It is dropping, I think today. Today is it Saturday? Today, I think. Hang on, let me double check that. let me hold on. Chotomate. Okay, not quite. It is today, but it's dropping at 7 p.m. PDT, so a little later tonight. But I will go ahead and link it. But yes, so it is dropping today. I'm really excited about it. Yeah. So shipping or ship merch. There we go. I'll link that there. So that's the tweet, and then I will link that there just so you guys can check out what you might want. So yeah. That's exciting. I'm really hyped. It's been a hot minute since we last had merch, and yeah, I'm really excited about it. I also got I got a message from a certain Dino boy the other day, just being like, "Hey man, you just so you know, like, I love you, and you know, I'm very like, you know, like I just don't want you to be like." It's like, it's fine, right? Because obviously some people wanted other things, and you know, my feelings got a little hurt, but that's okay. And I think Rai was like, "Oh dude, no, I like, you know, like I'm sorry." It's like, that's not your fault. Like, that's not anybody's fault. It's, you know, it is what it is. You know, I know a lot of Nether Momies are very excited about Netherfeather merch and are really excited. But obviously, you know, like, it's not what everybody wanted. There's gonna always be a handful of people who are like, "Oh man, but I wanted this," and I feel for those people, because I've been there where I'm like, "Oh man, but I kind of wanted this," right? So I'm not salty about it, right? Like, and I'm not like, "How dare you not be excited about Netherfeather? How dare you want like this other thing?" Right? But it's like, no, I come on, man, I've been there, I get it. You know, like, I'm not dumb. I understand. You know, but I hope that, you know, if this does well, maybe you can get that merch, because I want you to have that merch, you know. So yeah, who knows? And I will say, like, I think people got the wrong idea thinking that I meant like people were being like super rude. There was like a handful of people who were kind of rude, but for the most part, it was just Stageless being like, "Oh man, I kind of wanted this," right? I think it's perfectly valid to voice your disappointment that you didn't get like your ship that you really like, you know. But that's what's beautiful about this, is if this does well, you can get the ship that you want, right? So it's all about like if people like turn up. Right, like if this does well, there can be more ship merch, and I do want to see more shipping merch. I did see somebody say like it'd be so funny if there was like shipping merch, but then it was just Gale and like a boat. I was like, that'd be so funny if it was all this shipping merch and then it's just Gale with a boat. You know, that'd be so funny. Saku, thank you so much for the lovely offering. For the Yumeis, you can get the card holder and make your own checky and add the Ash checky to the other side. You're welcome for the additional ad plug. Thank you, Saku. That's true. Well, that's the other thing, too. I am curious. So, we all know that I am for the Yumeis. I am curious how the more sort of Yume stage lights feel about the offline merch. Like, I wonder how that is like offline together, how they're gonna see that, because I think it's really cute, right? But I think if you're not like a big shipper, I am kind of curious, like, oh, okay, like, how do you feel about that? You know, like, I am like interested. Don't even ask. I was gonna say, like, I feel like I already know the answer, that everyone's like, it's really cute, you know? Like, yeah, like, I feel like everybody's just excited about it. I will say, I think, and, like, obviously, my personal favorite, the one that I'm most excited for, is Netherfeather, because I'm in it, and it's also Zanny, and so, of course, I'm really excited about it. But if I had to be like, okay, what's my second favorite? What's the merch I'm the second most excited about? I'm really excited about the Shrinehound merch. I think it's so good. Like, when I saw the Shrinehound stuff, I was like, wait, the Shrinehound merch is really cool. Like, I really dig the Shrinehound merch. I think it's so cute. Kay looking all jealous at Shiki Inu is so funny. It's so cute. Yeah, but honestly, everybody's is really good. Like, everyone's is super good. Oh, Iris, that's cool. Welcome in. It's nice to have some folks who, you know, can't always watch the streams live. So it's nice seeing you guys when you do get to appear live. The Shrinehound merch looks so cute. Right, Claw? I'm saying. Okay, look at all pouty is really cute. It's super cute. It's super, super cute. But no, I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited about the offline together merch. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. I think the thing I'm most excited about is the clear cards. I think the clear cards are so friggin' cute. And I think Shiki's already pointed this out, but if you are a Shiki shipper, which I think we were both kind of surprised by. So when the merch was being worked on, Zanny and I were thinking like, oh, everyone's gonna be like our community, at least. Maybe not general stage lights, because I do tend to be kind of like the black sheep of the family. So I knew some stage lights would be like, that's a thing. It's like, well, yeah, but it's only a thing if you're like a Nether Momi or a Mari Momi, right? Or a Netherling. Like, so it's like, maybe they wouldn't have heard of that, right? So like, you know, that's totally valid. But we knew like our communities would be like really excited about Netherfeather. But I think the thing that we were like surprised by, like the two couples, Shrinehound and Netherfeather, was how many people were shipping a Shiki. Because I had been like a Shiki champion for like how long, you know? Like I had been like, that's the goat pairing right there. And then usually, you guys know, I like to rage bait the shit out of my collab partners. But that didn't happen with Shiki, because Shiki and I just get along really well, you know? And I think Shiki and I, well, and Shiki's also been kind of like playfully pushing Ashiki to the point where I think we were very surprised by the amount of people who were like, oh, but I thought it was going to be Ashiki. And we're like, what? You did? Right? Like, we were like, huh? But it does kind of work out, because if you look at the clear cards, hang on, let me open this up a little bigger. You'll be able to see it more once you're able to like look at the merch up close. But if you look at the clear cards, Shiki pointed this out to me. Shiki is like sitting down on the bottom left of his clear card, and then I'm laying down on the top right of my clear card. So if you put them together, it actually looks like I'm leaning against him. And Shiki pointed that out to me. when we were playing Goose Goose Duck the other day, and I was like, damn, that's a good ass point, you know. You and Shiki match each other's yap, and it's really pleasant to listen to. Hee. It's like a podcast. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, like I will say, like, this is merch that I've been like looking forward to because it's been in the works for like a minute. So I wasn't sure like when it was gonna drop. I knew it was soon. I just didn't know like necessarily when. But it's merch that I've been so excited about. Like so excited about. I think like the script, the art, and the voice direction from Zanny was just like it makes it that this is like the VP I am the most proud of. And it's also like a VP where if you really know me, this makes so much sense, right? Like, I love the concept of being able to get the ships advertised and also being able to mix and match your OTP 100%. I think the clear cards was genius. Like, the clear cards was genius because, like, also, let me say this too, and I'm gonna shout this really loud. There is no official pairing. This is not, like, canon pairings, for God's sake. Like, for me's sake, this isn't official pairings. This is just some merch that, like, hang on, I'm opening up a energy drink here. This is just, like, what, like, Mane-sans were like, this would be cool. What do you boys think? And we were like, that'd be cool. Like, because I've seen people be like, what if the boys are uncomfortable with... Shut up! You think this wasn't cleared with us? You goofy goobers. Of course we knew that this was gonna happen. Like, we were, like, it was pitched to us, you know? Like, what this would be cool. What about this? What about this? What about this? You want to do this? How about this? What would you want to do with this? You want to try this? Right? Like, that's always cleared with us. We always get an opinion on things. Like, it's like, that was the only thing that kind of threw me, was I was like, you really think that we were just tossed in there? Like it was, we were asked, opinions were shared and asked, right? And there's so many pairings in FSP that, like, again, if this does well, obviously there's gonna be more, right? Yeah, Mane-san held the chancla up to the side of my head and was just like, record it! Like, finish it! Like Green Goblin. Finish it! Like, Girly Pops, it's business. Yeah, exactly. Girly Pops, it's a business. Girly Pops. You know, like, yeah. Well, anyway, the point is that, this is something that I was so excited to work on because Zanny and I obviously have a very profound bond. And it was cool to explore it in a... Again, I don't want to say it's canon because, like it is and it isn't, right? Like, I'll say, like, if you... Canon is a sticky thing. I do consider this VP very much canon, right? Just based off what happens. And I can't really get into it. But it's not like, because it's not like we're like a married couple in it or anything like that. Like, I do consider this very much canon, but you don't have to, right? Like, I don't care really what you consider canon and not canon, you know? Like, I'm not going to yuck your yum, whatever you want, right? I do consider this canon. I don't know if Zanny necessarily considers this canon. Hey, wait, let me put the wings down for this, because me talking about canon doesn't really make sense. I do consider this canon. And, yeah, like, I do consider this part of the plot, right? But maybe that's not true of all the boys. I consider it canon. You don't have to. I typically, unless I state otherwise, I typically consider... each VP canon. Like, the April Fool's Day VP is not canon. Right? That is not fucking canon. Like, obviously the April Fool's Day VP is not canon. Like, that was just silly. Right? Like, that was us being silly. Yeah, true. Yeah, like, yeah, April Fool's Day is not canon. Whereas, like, the birthday VP, the debut VP, like, all of that is... What? The debut VP? Yeah, no, that's canon. But like April Fool's a birthday VP is absolutely canon. The 6-month VP is canon. This one is canon mainly because not only does it just kind of work, because whether or not you ship Netherfeather, this is very cute. And there's some fucking shit in there that's gonna make some of you really sad. But like, there's gonna be some stuff in there that's gonna break some hearts. But like, yeah. Yeah. Okay, what I'll say is it's one of those things where like we've talked about maybe not doomed yaoi, but traumatic yaoi, I guess I'll say. Like, Minnie, thank you for the 7 months. Happy 7 months. I just got done with some Yume art. Ooh. By the way, if you guys want to see some greatness, you go ahead and check out Ashkariel, the Ashkariel tag. Hang on. Wait, what did Dami say? We thought we'd cree? I mean, you still will, but there's angst. There is a tremendous amount of angst, and yeah, like what I'll say is, to me, the canon pairing is always like Ash and Marimomis, right? Me and you is always the canon pairing in my mind, right? Everybody else is a fun time, right? But it is this is very like, there's sweet moments, there's a lot of angst, there's a lot of spice, and yeah, no, I think it's one of those yeah, I think it's a VP that, like, again, not only is I think it's the best work I've done, I also think just like in terms of canonicity, it's supremely good. So I do recommend the VP, and I talked a lot more about the VP just now than I thought I did, or that I thought I was going to. But I think the biggest angst for me in FSP is that some of us are creatures that don't age, and some of us do age, right? Like, and so that idea does come up in this, right? It's something, I think it's something that works with Ashiki really well, because if you look at Lamentus, everybody else ages like, you know, like normal, whereas Shiki and I don't really age, right? And it's the same thing with Netherfeather. Like, the people that are close to Zanny and I will eventually like get old, right? Like that's just how it's gonna be. I don't know about Ku, because technically Ku is, you know, Feli is connected to Ku, so I don't know if maybe that extends Ku's life. I don't know. I'd have to talk with Ku Sensei about that. I don't know. Feli doesn't age, but Ku does. That's why I'm like, oh, I don't know. And I don't want to be stuck with Feli. Feli's an asshole. I like Ku. Feli's a dick. Yeah. Feli's an asshole. I don't want to be stuck with Feli. Ku Sensei's the goat. Feli's a dick. He'll just go with whatever causes the most angst. It's true. Yeah. But well, and the other one too is like, Rai is somebody who like I care about tremendously. Right? Like, hang on, let me get the wings out. I still remember like one of my favorite little moments in the Barudas was Rai was like, hey, do you want to do like a stream together? I go, sure. I'm like, of course I do. And we basically, I get to his room and he has the mic set up where it's kind of laying on the bed, but it's like undisturbed. So it's not like getting rustled by the sheets or anything. And so he's like, I got some food. I figured we're just going to lay in bed and talk. And that was one of like my favorite collabs I've ever done, is just getting to like lay in bed with Ryzar and just talk about whatever. And it's just I don't even remember what we talked about. It was just like a really fun time. But even Ryzar is technically speaking mortal. He is a dinosaur, right? But I don't know, right? I don't know how long Ryzar will be here for, and there's the angst, right? Like Rai and Nayu's an alien, but I don't know how long Nayu's gonna be here for, right? Like I love the like doomed yaoi storylines, right? So I think if doomed yaoi is your thing, this VP is really gonna get you in the feels. You know, like if doomed yaoi is your thing, but also like, okay. Oh, wait, perfect. Okay, I got it. Okay. How many of you know the song Party on You by Charlie XCX? How many of you know the song Party on You? Yeah, that's this VP. Like, I can't explain why. It's not like to a T perfect, but if you've ever seen the Party on You edits on like that shit is a situationship banger. Yeah, like if you like the Party on You edits on TikTok, that's Netherfeather. It's that, like, but that's the whole ship, right? And that's the VP, and that's why I was like, it's gonna be spicy, it's gonna be kind of funny, but it's also going to be really angsty and get you a little emotional, right? Like, that's why I'm like, that's why this VP is so good. And I'm so excited for you guys to hear it. I'm so excited. And before anybody gets upset, I didn't forget about you. That's what I'll say, is like, there is parts of the VP that's like, come on, Marimomis. You know I had to spoil you too. Can't just be about Zanny. So don't worry. There's stuff for you too. You know, like, don't worry. But yeah, like there's a little bit of you in there too. There's a little bit of Yume in there too. Don't worry. I'm telling you, this VP's got everything. This merch drop got everything. You know? It's got a little bit of everything. Got a little bit of everything. You gotta trust me on this. But yeah, no, and again, the direction from Zanny is just like, mwah, c'est magnifique. It's so good. Zanny is so good at, like, he's not like, he's great with direction, but like I think that comes from a place of like, he's not babying you, but he's not being mean to you, right? Like, he's not shitty about the advice, he's not babying you with the advice. He's like, okay. Like, so I would give a take, and he'd be like, okay, I liked that you did this. You should do that again. But this part, you should try doing this. And maybe when you're doing that, try to think of this to get you into that mindset, right? Like Zanny was just so good with like, okay, we're going to try it this way. Like, I like your way. Let's do it your way. But then we're going to also try it my way. Right? And I'm like, that's so cool that he's like we're gonna do it both ways, and then we're gonna see which one we like better, right? And each time I was like, oh wait, actually, like, this does sound better this way, right? And Zadie's like, yeah, I know, because of course it did, you know. And it's like, oh, this freaking guy. But yeah, I'm so excited about Offline Together. I could keep gushing about it. I just think it's great. But I will stop gushing here so that I could very quickly discuss something that happened. An incident happened. Something happened yesterday. Something very bad happened yesterday. Something that can't be undone. Something that breaks my heart. Love Island has broken my heart. It has broken my heart. Love Island, I can't believe you. I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe you. I can't believe you, Love Island. I can't believe you've done this. Dude, I'm about to spoil the shit out of Love Island, just so you know. We're about to get into it. Listen, the whole episode, I'm like, so you guys know, listen, and I know Dobby's about to be like, I fucking told you. Like, Dobby's about to lose it. But the whole episode, I felt horrible for Melanie and Soul. I was like, Sincere. Oh, Sincere. The secret villain of Love Island Season 8. Sincere, dude. Sincere. Oh my gosh. I was so mad. And, okay, hang on. I made a tier list. Like, before... Hang on, let me see. I made a tier list before the episode. I'm gonna share it with you. Hang on, where is the... Hang on, where did this tier list even end up? Is it here? No? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, right here. Okay. I made a tier list before, and it's a little different now, but my faves are Casey. First place is Casey. Casey, that's my GOAT. That's my GOAT. First of all, he's fine as fuck. Second of all, he's he's the most, he's trying to take care of everybody, which I know the producers are probably getting pissed off with him. Right? Like, the producers are probably sick of him, because he's the one trying to keep the peace. There was him and another character who I'm gonna get another person on the island who I'm gonna get into, who, they're the ones in my mind who are just trying to keep the peace and stop people from fighting by just being rational about things, right? Casey, Anaya, Kada, Zach, and Trinity are the ones that I'm like, those are my favorites. Although Zach is fucking around lately. But, those are my favorites, right? Casey, Anaya, Kada, Zach, and Trinity are, my favorites, right? The ones that I like, that I'm like, I like them, I would love to continue to see them. I was wondering why, because, official accounts leaked the elimination while you were playing Goose Goose Ducks. So that's why I said to stay off Twitter yesterday. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, I wonder how bad the leaks were. But yeah, I just avoided Twitter until we watched the episode. And then so second tier, my second, this is characters I really like. Sean. Right? And keep in mind, I made this before this episode, right? Before the episode dropped. So Sean, Bea, and Bryce. Fucking Bryce. Right? And then in the third tier is the characters who I'm like, I like them, but sometimes they piss me off. It kind of depends, but I generally speaking like them. And that is Melanie and Soul, which is hilarious that they're sharing a fucking tier together. But Melanie and Soul, I'm like, I like them, but it depends, right? It really depends on what's happening in that moment, right? Characters that I'm like, yeah, I mean, yeah. Again, this is before the episode. This has changed since. Was Kenzie and Caleb, I think is his name. I think his name is Caleb. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'm sort of iffy on it. Yeah. No opinion. I have zero opinion on them. at all, like I just don't have any opinion on them, is Jen. Like, she had a banger line. You might be sincere, but you're not honest. Was like a banger fucking line. But that was the most I saw from Jen so far. Jen is like a nothing burger to me right now, right? I need more from Jen. And I do think we'll get more from Jen. I do think she's going to do more. It's just, you know, she's new bombshell, just starting out. You know, you got to cut her some slack, right? Queen, she ate with that. Yeah, she did eat with that, 100%. Like, she was in her bag with that. And then, get out of my villa. This has changed now. But in order, get out of my villa from the one that I want to get out the least versus the most, right? Get out of my villa. Corbin. Gabrielle. Sincere. I would probably bump Corbin and especially Gabrielle up one into no opinion, right? Like, because I'm like, I actually did feel kind of fucking bad for them yesterday, right? Like, after the most recent episode, I'm so tired of Corbin and Gabrielle. Corbin is still like Corbin is still to me very much like, where's my hug at? Like, that's, can I get a kiss? Swing. Like, he's still very, ladies. Like, he's still so generic, right? Like, Corbin is absolutely the type of dude who, like, walks it, like, sees you and goes like, where's my hug at? You know, like, yo, where's my hug at? Like, that's Corbin 100%. Like, I know people like Corbin, you know, like, so, like, I know his type, right? And, ew, stop, where's my hug at? What's up? You know, like, that's, where's my hug at? Ashkariel isn't real, he can't hurt you. Tell me that's not Corbin, though. Tell me Corbin, I swear you're gonna hear him say, where's my hug at some point. At some point, that's gonna happen, you know, at some point. But I will say, I kind of felt for him here, and I hope, man, Mel, I hope, I think Corbin, and this, I genuinely think this, like, I genuinely think that he will treat Mel better than Sincere did. I genuinely think that, right? I do think that he actually does like Melanie, right? And I do think, you got, like, the thing that I have to remember is that a lot of these people are, like, kind of fuckboyish and, like, kind of, like, shitty. So I do think, like, especially, like, I think the thing that made me turn around on Gabrielle and actually got me very, like, emotional, like, I had tears in my eyes, like, I was very emotional, was the fact that they fucking voted, like, the fact that Bea, like, and I, like, because, okay, like, I do not blame Corbin for picking Melanie over Bea. Right? Like, as much as that really hurts me, right? Like, because I loved Bea, right? But as much as that sucks, they didn't have, like, a connection, so I get why. It's like, I don't blame him, right? Like, that's not, like, he was put in a really shit situation, you know? It was never gonna be Bea. No, 100%. It was never gonna be Bea. And, like, it was a shitty situation that he found himself in, and the fact that they both knew, right? Like, because you could tell, like, Melanie started crying, like, heavy, like, we're talking, like, I guarantee that girl had a massive headache after, because that was, like, a heavy cry. She knew what was gonna happen. Like, because, and you could see, too, like, Bea, like, Beatrice, like, grabs Melanie's hand, but she's not crying. She's trying to prep Melanie for the fact that she's about to, like, that she knows she's about to get eliminated, right? So she's like, it's like, just like, you're like, just held her hand and was like, it's okay, right? Like, don't be upset, right? Because that's my goat, right? So the only people I think keeping the drama from getting too intense is KC and Beatrice. And now that Beatrice is gone, it's just down to Casey, and that motherfucker can't be everywhere at once. You know? So I'm like, oh god. Like, the drama's about to get so bad. Because I'm like, Casey can't be everywhere at the same time. You know? Like, the villa is big, and he can't be everywhere. So, like, it's gonna be bad. But, I can't believe Bea's gone, bro. I can't believe it. Like, I was just gonna say that. Yeah, like, without Beatrice, like, that villa's about to get messy. Messy. Minnie, thank you for the lovely offering. Artistic told me to do it. Go look at a specific tag. Some of us have been cooking. I will. But I have to rant about Love Island for a little bit because I still got some shit I gotta get off my chest. Because like okay, but I will look, Minnie, and I thank you for the lovely offering. I am gonna look, but I'm still on my Love Island, like, I need to rant mode right now. So I am going to get, so Casey stays put, Anaya stays put, those two stay put, Kata stays put, Zach is still my fave. I will say, I think some people are being really fucking weird. I've seen some takes on Zach online that I'm like, that's fucking weird. I don't get that, right? Because I think, like, I definitely get Soul being upset, for sure. They were putting pie in her face, like, a hell of a lot. And that was, like during the game, and I'm like, okay, let's maybe relax. But I also was like, oh, they were complimenting you. Like, they were trying to compliment her. But obviously, in Soul's position, it's not much of a fucking compliment. You know? Iced coffee. Like coffee. Thank you for the lovely offering. Thank you. Nah, he's messy. I really don't see it. Like, I'm being 100% with you. You could disagree, but I think people who are being, like, weird to Zach, I don't understand. Like, I do feel like Soul was treated really fucking shit in that game. And I don't get it. Cause, like, she hasn't done anything wrong. Like, I don't understand why everyone's being so shitty to Soul. And also low-key to Jen too. But everyone's all cool with Caleb. Like, I don't get it, right? Cause I'm like, they're bombshells. What are they supposed to do? I don't understand what they want. Like, I don't understand what the other, like, what the originals want them to do. Like, I don't get it. Soul's done nothing but just her role, you know? I like Soul a lot, right? But with Zach's been my GOAT from the beginning. But he's been kind of fucking around lately. Like, he's been, like, there's been some shit lately that I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like what he said about Trinity. I don't like that. Like, I don't, no. Don't like that. Don't, like, when he was like, yeah, you and Trinity, like, you just don't seem as much fun as when you're with me and Kata. And I'm like, Zach, can you fucking not let the man develop his fucking relationship with Trinity? Zach, if you want to be in a pairing, if you want to be in a pairing with your boy, that's fine, right? But, like, maybe go talk to the producers about whether or not you can be. It's Pride Month, you know. If you want to be with your boy, then be with your boy, right? But you can't be, like, upset at him for pulling Kata when you're telling him that him and Trinity are not working. You know, like, it just doesn't, like, you can't be mad at Bryce and then also telling Bryce that he has to look elsewhere when the only other relationship Bryce has on the show is with Kata. You know? Like, there has been a same-sex coupling on Love Island before. It was with Cassie and another girl, season 5, I think. Then that's what I mean. I'm like, Zach, Hysteria probably knows. Histy is far more versed in this than me, right? Like, so this is my first season, right? So there was a bunch of I will say though, even Histy was caught off guard by the elimination, right? Like, we were all like, what the fuck, right? Because like that was something I don't think anybody expected, right? Like, Zach was my favorite, but I'm on the fence now. I think he shouldn't he shouldn't give any more advice. That's how I feel. I like Zach. I like Zach a lot. He doesn't, not in terms of appearance, but in terms of personality, and you guys are not gonna fucking want to hear this. He kind of reminds me of Shiki. Zach kind of reminds me of Shiki a little bit, so I think that's why I like him a lot. Like, and I know people would be like, what? It's true. Just in terms of like his personality, he really does kind of remind me of Shiki. So like, I think that's why I like him a lot. So like, I'm like, I get it, but like, I get why he's being so like, Bryce is his boy, and he wants Bryce to like stay, right? And he wants him to find a pairing that really works for him, because obviously Zach has Kata, and Kata's really into Zach. Zach's really into Kata, except he was also being fucking stupid. I think it was like the episode before last where he's like, oh, maybe we should like test our other relationships, blah, blah, blah. Brother, you two are perfect for each other. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you on about? If you don't want Kata, I'll take Kata. What are you fucking talking about? That's the New Hampshire Reaper right there. Brother, what are you talking about? Like, I was like, he was doing too much. He was doing way too much. Right? Yeah, the New Hampshire Reaper. Yeah, exactly. The New Hampshire Reaper, you know? I'm like, bro, she's perfect for you, right? So I'm like, just be happy. She wants him so bad, right? Like, she loves Zach. Zach is obviously really into Kata. I think he's trying, I think, and this is the truth. I think Zach is in fear of what happened to Charlie at all times, right? Like, I think Zach is constantly worried that he will be seen as as Charlie, right? And it's like, you're already not Charlie, right? Like, Histy explained to me, like, Charlie got eliminated first, right? I think he was a bombshell, and then he got eliminated first, right? And I'm like, I think he lives in constant fear that he will be compared to his brother. And so he's trying to play the game. But I agree with Clear, right? It's like, stop fumbling. Like, everything's fine. You're perfectly fine. The audience liked you. Now they don't like you because you've been fucking around and trying to play the game. Right? This isn't Survivor, okay? Like, you don't have to play the game. You just have to make America like you, right? Like, that's it, right? You have to find a couple that works for you. Like, find another person, another connection that really works, and make America like you. That's it. I don't know why he's doing all this extra nonsense, silly shit, right? Bryce said the same thing to Trinity, and I'm like, she is in love with you, bro. Like, he kills me. I was like, Bryce, Bryce, you goofy fucking bitch. Don't think I forgot about you, and don't think you're off the fucking hook. Yes, I said that the only other connection you had was Kata, but that doesn't mean that that doesn't fucking mean that you should be going for Kata when you have a girl who is, by the way, a fucking 10 out of 10. And I don't mean that just in terms of appearance. Trinity is the sweetest fucking person in that house. Okay? Like, Trinity is the sweetest, kindest, she has the biggest heart, and yes, she's also a 10. But like, what the fuck? like what the fuck? Like, I was so upset. I was like, Bryce, I don't know if you remember. I remember, because it hurt you in my books forever, and I still think about the time Kata and Zach went to fucking Pound Town right beside you, bruh. And when you tried to pull some fucking challenger shit, she told you not tonight. Do you know what not tonight meant? It means you're in the cuck chair forever, bro. She is not Zendaya, okay? That shit is not happening, okay? I need you to fucking relax, Bryce. Kata embarrassed Kata embarrassed him exactly as she should, okay? This is not fucking challengers, okay? Like, I was so glad when she's like, I see you as a friend, and I'm like, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You want, like, Kata is... I'm not gonna lie, like, the girls in this show I really like, but the boys are starting to fucking piss me off. Right? The only one who doesn't like... The only one who hasn't pissed me off yet is Casey. Casey's the only one who hasn't pissed me off. Even then, Casey did say something. I was like when he's like, I'm pleased, right? And I'm like, Casey, come on, man. Like during the one, like where Soul, Jen, and Caleb were first introduced, right? And I'm like, Casey, bruh, like that was the only time, right? Often the case. Yeah, I'm like, some of these boys are pissing me off. You know who hasn't pissed me off yet? Funny enough. Yeah, I'm feeling blessed. That's what it was. Yeah, I'm feeling blessed. And I'm like, Casey, shut the fuck up. Right? Like, Casey, shut up. With Anaya right beside you. Like, come on, bro. Don't even get me started. You know who hasn't pissed me off? One of the guys who had... Two of the dudes who have not pissed me off. Right? And Sean! Sean, come back, Sean! We were wrong, Sean. We thought you were a red flag when you were the only green flag on the show. Sean, we were wrong. We were wrong, Sean. Come back, Sean. Sean. I miss Sean so bad, bro. I miss Sean. Sean was the GOAT. Sean, come back, bro. Sean didn't have time to piss me off. Exactly. I agree, Claire. Sean, I beg, come back. Okay. I am going to share a thought about Sean. But weirdly enough, Caleb has not pissed me off yet. Now, mind you, he hasn't been around long enough to piss me off, but he has not pissed me off yet. Like, he has yet to actually piss me off, right? Like, so Caleb is kind of in my good graces right now. Caleb is currently in my good graces, right? He is legitimately like kind of okay. That said, I don't know if I love him and Kenzie together, just because I'm like, I don't know, like it doesn't. I was like, you guys look odd to me. Is the nicest way I could say it. You guys look like a couple I would avoid. What I'll say is they look like a couple that would be mean to me, is what I'll say. That's the nicest way I can put it. Yeah. I like Caleb. He likes to one-up the other guys, but he's slick with it. Caleb's really clever about it, you know? Kenzie, I love her crazy, but she needs to go. I like Kenzie, but I think, like, aren't you into that? Not in what I meant. Not the way that I meant it right there. But yeah, Kenzie, I also low-key think Kenzie's feeling a little threatened by the fact that she's not the only blonde white girl on the show anymore. Like, low-key, I'm not, like, low-key, I'm just saying. I think that, like, that's why she's been acting all weird, is because Jen's there, right? Because I'm like, Jen, like, yeah, the blondes always make an alliance. Really? Oh god, I can't, like, I feel like Jen wouldn't be friends with Kenzie. Like, I feel like, I don't know, we'll see. Either she will hate Jen or they'll be a duo. I can't see them being a duo. I just don't. That's okay. The other one that my opinion on has changed, right? Melanie, I felt really bad for Melanie, and I hope that she does make it to, like, the end. because like Melanie went through it this episode. Soul, I really like. I really like Soul. Caleb surprised me. The two that I think I have my opinion on has changed the most. Trinity, Trinity's still Trinity. That's my goat. Anaya's still my goat, right? Like those ones, like they're still in my faves, you know, like still top of the tier. But the ones that I think have surprised me the most and my opinion on has changed the most, weirdly enough, and I'm still not a fan of these two. I need that known. I am still not a fan. I am still not a fan of these two, but my opinion on them has changed. And that is Corbin and Gabrielle. Mainly because I think Corbin was put in a fucking shitty situation at the end of the episode. Like, Corbin was in a tough spot. And you know what he didn't do? He wasn't an asshole to Caleb. He just was like, you're her type. She really likes you. Whatever happens is gonna happen. I do not blame you. And I was like, damn. That's really fucking mature. And when Kenzie looked at Corbin with concern in her eyes, he goes, it's gonna be okay. Corbin knew exactly what was gonna happen. That boy knew with 100% certainty what was about to happen, right? Like, but he was just like, it's okay. It's okay. That level of maturity was fucking hot. Yeah, I agree. Like, I agree with Clear. That level of maturity, that made me go like, okay, if you can be this all the time, instead of just, can I get a kiss? If you were just like that level of mature all the time, I would like you way more. You know, like, so I was like, Corbin actually really, really surprised me. Like, really, really surprised me. He's still a fuckboy, but it really surprised me. And speaking of still a fuckboy, oh, Gabriel. Even when he's crying, by the way, he can't keep his fucking tongue in his mouth. I'm just saying, like, I don't know how many of you guys caught that, but even when this boy is crying, his tongue remains out of his mouth. Gabriel, my goodness. But for me, it's the fact that he got with Jen, right? But he wasn't fucking happy about it. And when Jen was like, but at the same time, right? And I'm going to give him credit here too. I'm going to give him credit twice. He wasn't happy about it. He really liked Beatrice. Like, he really, really liked Beatrice, right? And when Jen is next to him, he's not angry at Jen. And when Jen's like, I feel really bad, he goes, you're a bombshell. You have to just play your role, right? And it's true, right? Jen is a bombshell. Like, it's not something that she can help. This is her role in the show, right? And Gabriel knew that. He wasn't shitty to Jen. He's probably going to like Jen, but he's heartbroken because Bia was his person, you know? Like he did fuck around on Bia with Jen and Soul. Shitty man. Bad boy. Bad. No, right? But, and this is what I mean, where I'm like, he's still a fuckboy. I'm still not a big fan. Because he did basically, like, go behind Bia's back and, like, go to Soul and Jen. He just told her later. And he thought that somehow made it okay. Right? But, like, I will give him credit that he actually was there to comfort Jen. But when Bia was packing, he goes to see her, and they have that final talk in Spanish. And I just, like, I don't, something about the way that they spoke at the end shattered me. Like, I think it's, like, not necessarily because I care about Gabrielle in any way, but just because that's how much I like Beatrice and how upset I am that she's gone. And I was just, like, heartbroken by that. I was like, man, that really blows. That really, really blows. You know? Because, like, she really did like him a lot, you know? And I feel like I'm so sad. But the last thing I'm going to say. Yeah, the parallels of both of them talking about how they could both be their real selves around each other. Yeah, it's so sad. I'm gonna miss I'm gonna miss Bia so bad. Bia was like my like one of my favorites. I'm gonna miss her so much. But the other thing, and this is something Histy pointed out, right? That I was like, that's a good fucking point. When Sean got eliminated, Ariana, I think what's her name? Ariana? No, what's her? Yeah, Ariana. The host was like, you are single, vulnerable, and dumped from the villa. Dumped from the villa. When Bia got eliminated yesterday, you are single, vulnerable, and dumped from the island. Now, I'm not trying to get anybody's hopes up, right? Bia is definitely gone, for sure, because they specified island. Like, she's not even on Fiji anymore, you know what I'm saying? Right? But with Sean, they said villa. They didn't say island. They said villa. So I'm like, is Sean still on Fiji right now? Like, is Sean still on the island somewhere? You know, like, that's my conspiracy theory. It's probably gonna get proven wrong tonight. This is probably gonna get proven wrong tonight when we're talking about Love Island, Harmony. This is probably gonna get proven wrong tonight because we know that Beatrice and Sean are both gonna be on that weird After Sun show, which I am confused by. They've said that before and nothing happened. I'm very torn because I was like, oh, maybe, because I want to see Sean again, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm very iffy on it. I want to believe because I think Sean got like eliminated way too quickly, like way too quick. Because Sean, I'm just imagine the chemistry. Like if imagine if Corbin didn't exist and it ended up being Sean and Melanie. Like, you know, I'm just picturing like how much like Sean would have actually given a shit about Melanie, you know, like he would have actually cared about Melanie, you know, like that, like Sincere is the most insincere member of the fucking villa and I need him gone post haste. That boy is fucking right. And what pissed me off is he got upset during the game. I don't know how, like, if anybody else's blood fucking boiled when that happened. When Sincere was like, oh, like, I don't know why they when it was like who would cheat on their partner or something like that, or who would sleep with their friend's partner or whatever it was. And they picked Sincere. And it was basically like the question was about like two timing. And Sincere was like, I don't know why they would think that. I don't like, I feel like I've played the game perfectly fine. You know, like I made it pretty clear that I'm with Melanie and that Soul is just somebody that I was exploring. So I'm like, you are such a fucking liar, bro. I couldn't believe he questioned why he got pied. 100. I was pissed. I was like jumping out of my seat because I was like, are you kidding me right now? I love how Melanie was talking to Sincere, like, what are you gonna do about your connection? Like Melanie, yeah, walked him like a dog. Like, yeah, Melanie was like, you need to tell me what is going on. What is your connection with Soul? And she laid out the law, and she laid it out well. And what did he do? He went right back. He was the first person to go comfort Soul. And you know what? Speaking of these dumb fucking boys and these dumb fucking girls, Soul is crying. She is horribly fucking upset and she needs a friend. Who goes to help her? Sincere, the guy who's actively fucking manipulating her. Right? And I'm like, how about one of the other motherfuckers in this villa goes to talk to Soul? Like, brother. The only one who actively tried to go and, like, the only one who tried to have a conversation with Soul was Casey. And even that, as much as I like Casey, I'm like, Casey, brother, I wish you did a little bit better than that, because all he did was like, if you need, like, you're too angry right now, let's not talk right now, but when you are ready to talk, you know, like, we'll talk, right? And I'm like, Casey, she needs somebody right now, Casey. Like, she needs somebody right now, bro. Girl is breaking down. Like, she needs somebody right now, Casey. Right? Like, what? And you know who should? Okay, this is my hottest take. As much as I like Zach, and you guys know I love Zach, Zach should have been the one to go talk to Soul. Zach's the one who made her cry. Zach should have been the one to go talk to Soul, because Kada knows that there's no way that Zach is interested in Soul. Kada should have told Zach to go talk to Soul. That's exactly what should have happened. Like, Zach should have been like, Soul, I didn't mean to make you cry. I genuinely was trying to compliment you. Right? Like, Zach should have been like, Zach should have been the one to go talk to Soul and apologize. Because he's like, I just feel really bad. You know, I just feel really bad. Like, I of course, like, the one time it's my turn and I have to pie somebody, she fucking cries. Like, I just feel really bad. If you felt bad, then fucking apologize. I'm throwing shit now, getting mad. If you felt bad, Zach, then go apologize. Right? Like, Soul would have fucking really appreciated that apology. You know? Why is he Scottish? I don't know. That's the best I got, Dami. I just feel really bad. You know who would have apologized? You know who would have apologized? Zayn. And Zayn would have apologized. You want to talk about Zayn and shit? You want to talk about 1D? Zayn would have fucking apologized, okay? The boys would have fucking apologized. Alright? You want to talk about One Direction all the fucking time? The boys would have fucking apologized, Zach. Melanie wanted to go talk to her. Yeah, Melanie wanted to talk to her. Like, Melanie was like, I feel really fucking bad. I hope that those two, like, my hope is that Melanie and Soul get to talk. And Melanie just tells Soul, like, listen, maybe you can find something in this guy that I can't. But what I'm hoping is that Melanie and Soul become friends and just find a way to get her away from Sincere. Like, I'm hoping a new bombshell comes in and just gets Soul away from Sincere and Sincere gets eliminated. That's what I'm hoping. And that Melanie and Soul can, like, become friends. Because I think that those two together, that's a dynamic duo right there. Melanie and Soul have potential, dude. Melanie and Soul have friendship potential right there. You know? I don't want the love triangle anymore. I don't want to fight with Soul anymore. That's my client. Like, I'm seeing in the... I'm 100%. With how much we discussed Love Island, I wouldn't be surprised if there's an AO3 fanfic crossover with FSP and Love Island. I would love to see a FSP Love Island so bad. That's something. Maybe I should find a way to do that. Also, fun fact. I was talking with Lamb, and Lamb's not a Love Island fan, for the record, right? Like, Lamb's like, I just don't get it, right? But like, Lamb's one of those dudes. This is why I really like Lamb. So Lamb's like, I don't get it, but I know you like it. So, like, and I'm glad you like it, right? Like, that's his kind of thing. Like, I don't like it, but I know you like it, and I'm happy that you have that. Lambriel, that's my goal. That's my Oshi right there, you know? But he was like, he's like, Ash, and I go, yeah. He's like, do you talk about Love Island on stream? And everyone else in the call was like, oh, don't even start. All his streams fucking open with an hour of Love Island now. And I was like, it's not an hour. It's an hour. Like, and Lamb's like, people like that? I'm like, I think so. I think people just like hearing me yap. Like, I don't know if it's like, I know a lot of Marimomis are Love Island fans, but I also think a lot of people just kind of are like, if even people who don't necessarily watch Love Island just like hearing me get very emotional about Love Island. So, I don't know. But it is almost time for us to start the game. But before that, I want to check a certain tag because I was recommended to check a certain tag. So I'm going to do that right now. It's me. Well, still here listening. Aw, Minsu. Thank you, baby girl. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you're still enjoying this, even though maybe you don't necessarily watch. You know, you can live vicariously through me. Whoa! 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 Nobody move me. I'm exactly where I want to be. Dang. Dang. Mini, dang. That's crazy. Whoa! I love the idea that this is because, like, clicker training was going poorly. Like, I love the implication that clicker training was going poorly. That is awesome. I love that. That's so funny. It's also like, damn. Also, by the way, damn, I'm looking respectfully. I just need that known. I am looking respectfully. Damn. You know what? I'm not. I'm looking disrespectfully. I am looking disrespectfully. If you see me in the comments, no, you don't. Oh, Trinity, you want to talk about comments? How about some of the comments you made recently? When I said, oh, you all don't have to be upset. You know, you guys don't have to hide anything from me. I read that whole fucking thread. I read the whole thread. The whole thing. Is that how you feel, Trinity? Is that how you feel? Well, listen. What am I gonna do with such a bad girl? I guess I'm going to have to do everything your heart demands and make sure that you get everything you want. Doesn't that sound like fun? It's so funny. I told all of you, like, you know, dozo, right? Like, you go ahead. You let the flag, you know, you let your freak flag fly, you know? Like, I'm proud of y'all. And I will say, first of all, I still feel that way, right? And here's the truth. I'm sure some people would be like, oh, he was probably really like, oh, you're gonna make your Oshi uncomfortable. I was flattered. I was flattered by that. I was like, damn, really? Wow. Trinity, my goodness. You like me. I was flattered, I'll have you know. All right, so, yeah. That I would, like, anytime, like, the Yume stuff comes up, I'm always flattered. So never feel like you have to hide yourself. You know? Never feel the need to, like, be like, oh, well, other people might be Nah. You know, like, obviously, don't go into other people's replies being rude or like, extra freaky, right? Like, just, you know, like, in your own space, that's a place for you to be, yeah, wild and free Yumeis. Exactly, wild and free Yumeis, you know? My thing, and the way that, if I can ask you guys, right? This is what I kind of expect from Marimomis, you know? Like, is you guys are allowed to be your most true selves, right? And I love when you are, right? But I also, if somebody's, I don't care how mean they are. I don't care if they call me every slur under the sun. I don't care if they're, like, jumping at other, at our community and saying this is odd or this is weird. I don't want you to engage at any point ever. because all you're doing is giving them attention, which is what they want, right? And nothing's happened, by the way. Before anybody's like, oh, did something happen? No, I'm just saying this because I want this, like, known, right? The mute and the block button, those are your friends, you know? And if you want to be extra petty, you can hit the block button because it lets them know that you don't want to engage with them, you know? So that's really like, just do me the favor, you know? Like, do not engage in any way. You're better than that, you know? And again, nothing's happened. This is preemptive. This is a preemptive one, you know? I'll follow you even before Ash. Damn, Clear, that's crazy. Before me? Thank God you're saying this because my most true self is a pure and soft-hearted angel. Leave me alone. Like, Chels felt that shit coming. It's like, don't. Okay. Backrooms time. It's time to enter the backrooms. The music stopped and I got scared. I'll expose your DMs. Damn. You struggle with eye contact? Okay. I think it's time for backrooms. I think it's time for game now. Also, Kit is not an angel. Kit, please. None of you are sweet, delicate little angel. Please. Thank you for the 7 months of Menchie. I can't believe how quickly time has flown by. I hope your activities continue to grow and flourish from here on out. From Happy. That's really sweet. Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you for the lovely offering. Thank you. The purest angel here. Yeah, right, Zenani. Yeah, right. All of you. Why are you all lying right now? Kit and I are the most angelic in here, even. Why do you play this game when I tell you to just be yourselves? Why do you feel the need to pretend? I don't understand. Why are you like this? I don't. You know what? Game. It's game time. It's time for backrooms. You guys are being silly. You guys are being very silly right now. I don't know why we're being so silly. Why must you be silly? Go there. Jesus! Scared the hell out of me. Is this real footage? Ah! A child!
And we are rolling. Nice.
That was sick, dude.
Look at these fools trying to skate. Come on, man. Do something cool. You want to be famous, right?
Sorry for Zanny's behavior during record. No, Zanny was lovely during recording.
Woohoo!
Sorry, I'm locked in. I saw skateboarding. Nice ollie. Azure Sky, thank you for the lovely, or thank you for joining the Marimomi flight training is what I meant to say. Good words. Oh, he glitched into the backrooms while skateboarding? This is 90s. Ah! It can hear my mic? Oh, dude, my board. Ew, bugs! I'm excited for your VA work, Godling. Ship sales. Ah, thank you, Voltaire. Thank you. And Matt, thank you as well. I must bully Ash where he is most vulnerable. The 90s. I must... The 90s. Was that an X-Men reference? The 1990s. Let me know if the audio is too loud, by the way. What is this? Oh, it's a flashlight? What does that say? I made a new friend. His name was Lee or Liam. I don't remember. I'm playing at his house, but it's cold down here in the basement. I wonder when he'll let me go home. Yikes! Why does he look like what's his name from It? You'll float too! You'll float too! You'll float too! I can't think the brother's name. I can't think of his name right now. How do I use the flashlight? I can lean? I can go prone? I can fire? What is this game? Wait, what? Georgie. Yeah, Georgie was his name. That's right. Hiya, Georgie. How could I forget Georgie's name? This looks much scarier than I expected. Same. I'm actually kind of, like, I'm freaked out, but I'm like, man, there's like a lot of stuff here. Oh, okay, so there's the flashlight. I'm using it. Nice attention to detail on the shot. That's, by the way, this was a camera in the 90s. Look at that thing. Bro has to hold it on his shoulder. That's a camera right there. VHS fact. All those imperfections you associate with analog horror, tapes aren't supposed to do that. They're signs that the tape itself has been damaged through wear and tear. Oh, I know, Marmot. I was around during the 90s. That was my favorite time period. The only thing missing was the internet. Eh! Cockroach! Can I step on it? No. Bowls? Oh.
Guys, you think this is funny?
Oh! Little shit.
Anyone around?
Is this game much older than the Backrooms? I mean, the Backrooms didn't exist in 1998, but this game came out recently. It's just set in the 90s. It didn't like actually come out in 1998. The only thing I know about it is it's supposed to be kind of like an escape room, so you gotta kind of check everything. I can't go back there. You can run in this game? Apparently. But I think we all know that if I can run, that's not a good sign. Oh. Did you hear something? This is a really dark version of the Backrooms.
Hello?
No copyright here, friend. Thomas when he was younger, with his favorite jacket after eating lunch. So happy. Love you, X. Okay. That was weird.
Guys, this isn't funny.
Tricycle. Okay. Oh, lights. Do that.
Hello?
You heard that, right? Something definitely moved. Oh, no. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, no. Oh, I don't like it here. Photos. Key. Oh, it's been too quiet. Something fucking scary is gonna happen. I can feel it. Oh, what the fuck? Nether Feather being the 90s skater boy, ex-sensitive bad boy that hang out at the mall all day trying to trick people into giving them money. Yeah, I mean, I would love that. That's a good AU right there. Oh. What the fuck? How do I, like, turn it off? Because I don't want to waste the battery. I didn't mean to do that. And I turned the flashlight off? I would like to turn the flashlight off. Why is the tricycle moving? Don't love that.
Almost a week had passed since the shocking, gruesome discovery of little Thomas. He was last seen walking on his way home when he was most likely kidnapped. His parents made a public plea to the killer to release their son, saying they just wanted him home safely. Body was found 2 days later near the local forest. He was found wearing his favorite yellow jacket and jeans, the same clothes he had been wearing at the time of the kidnapping. However, both of his arms had been detached from his body. It is said that little Thomas was most likely kidnapped and tortured. His severed head was found, while his arms were found some distance away. An autopsy revealed that he was knocked unconscious with a blunt object, such as a hammer. It was also believed that little Thomas may have been alive when his arms were severed. Some bones were found further from his body. Little Thomas most likely ran around harmless. To rescue him to no avail, until he passed out from the loss of blood. That is the point when the killers caught up to him and chopped off his head. Almost a week had passed since the shocking, gruesome discovery of little Thomas.
Oh no. Oh, that's what the mannequin heads, that's why the mannequin heads were falling off. Oh gosh. Oh, that's not his, that's a mannequin. That's a mannequin. Oh boy. You know what this is fucking reminding me of? Do you guys remember PT? Does anyone remember PT? It revealed, like, it was ended up being a teaser for Silent Hill or Silent Hills. But it never, like, that never ended up happening. But this has this is like Backrooms meets PT. Nah, this is spooky. Why am I hiding? You stream PT, Ashkariel? No, because that game is like not even available anymore. Scared the shit out of me. Well, go grab syphilis slice. I have a rest of the how we do so. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye! I don't want to do this.
Hello?
The fuck?
What the hell is this?
Oh, man. Backseatting gun.
What the hell?
Nope. 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 What the freaky fuck was that? Nope. 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 No. Be a big angel and be brave for me, will you? If you're a good boy, I'll hold your hand through this, mio anjo. I am very scared right now. I am very freaked out right now. Thank you for the lovely offering.
Guys, you think this is funny? Drake? Liam? Anyone?
Shut the fuck up! Why does he keep screaming? Why does he keep fucking screaming? Shut up! Fuck! Man, I want to see how to like lean around corners again. How do I do that? Lean left. Okay, but that's what I'm clicking though. I don't know why it's not working.
How the hell? This is different. This is not the way we came. This is different now.
This is totally different. This is not the way we came. It's yeah, it's shifting. This isn't the way we came.
Fucked up. Feels the same. This can't be real.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! This is definitely where we were earlier. This is the exact same spot we were earlier. It's just, so that door that was like painted, right? That was now it's an actual door. Like this is the exact same spot. Yeah, because that's my arrow. Okay. What was that? Did anyone even see what that was? Something went across my screen and it like made a noise and it scared the shit out of me. I thought it was like a mouse or something. What was that? Oh, I stopped functioning for a minute. What was that? What was that?
This place is fucked up. I need to get out of here right now.
Nope. Nope. I would like to be done now. I would like to be done with the game now. I would like to be over. I would like the game to be done now. Purple, thank you for the 1 month. You can hug me from behind if you feel scared. I do feel scared. The audio design is terrifying. Oh my god. This might be the scariest game we've played together. I am wildly uncomfortable.
I better stay quiet. I need to control my breathing.
What the fuck was that? What was that? What the fuck was that? This is awful. This is terrifying. There's space on my lap. I'm taking it. This is horrifying. I found your chair. What the fuck was that? What was that? What the fuck was that on the ground? Oh. What was that? What was that noise? The sound design is horrifying in this game. I was like, what just ran at me and then stopped? What was that? Why did I decide this was the game we were playing today? Decisions were made. They were not intelligent ones. Can we Zatsu? Tell you, we'll spend a half hour Zatsu at the end. We'll play for another half hour and then we'll Zatsu at the end. This isn't the fun Backrooms I was promised. This is horrifying. I feel like I'm playing PT. This is the scariest Backrooms game I have played. This is the scariest Backrooms game I have played. I just want silly Backrooms. Cuddle in Zatsu, please. No. I want to see if we can get it. That's how you know it's good. That's how. Yeah, this is very good. This is very well made. I am very, very scared. Guys, I had the best day ever. Got welcomed as a freshman in a uni camp event. Things have been a little rough before, so I had a blast today. Oh, Kim, that's good. Yay! I'm glad. Finally, something nice in all this scary. We're currently playing a very scary game, and my heart can't take this. So I'm actually glad to have some good news. That's good. That's good. We take those. Let's go. Okay. They want you. That's how I feel right now. I was like, well, I think they want me. I think they want to eat me. I think I'm scared. I knew Trin would say something. I knew that was coming. I ain't scared of you. You think I'm scared? Freaky ass Backrooms monster? Fuck you, Patooey! You a bitch! Punk ass! You ain't gonna do nothing! If you're afraid of Ashkariel, say and do absolutely nothing. That's what I thought. Punk ass bitch. When I say weak ass, you say bitch. Weak ass. Bitch. Eh? Fucking hide under there. When I say weak ass, you say bitch. Weak ass. Bitch. I'm just gonna live here now. How about that? You ain't gonna do nothing, because you can't crawl. At least I don't think you can. Shh, quietly. Sneaky. Eh? Man, Ratatouille ended way different than I remember. Aisha, thank you for the 7 months. Pounces on head. Boo, happy 7 months. How dare you? Roskals, no! What has science done? That's what I'm asking. Why? You know what? We're just gonna use that. Medicine. Let's go. And what's that? A batara. Lovely. What are you? Let's see. What are you? A family photo. It looks like they are happy with their little son. Okay. So I guess is that one of the items? May I examine? Yeah, family photo. Okay, that's one of the items we need. Love it. Love it. Find. Got it. now, dickhead. Well, I think we're good. I think we die there. Well, that was horrifying and pants-shittingly terrifying. Yeah, that was yep, nope, didn't like that. Didn't like that. No, sir. I mean, I did, but in a like, I'm terrified kind of way. That was horrifying. That was probably that might be the scariest Backrooms game. I think the reason why I like the Backrooms is because it doesn't have to be like scary. It like I think the reason why I like backroom games is because of like because I really like walking sims and like games that tell you a story through its narrative. And this definitely has that, but it also feels a lot like PT, which is a good thing, right? Like it feels a lot like PT, like definitely like it feels like what if like somebody had an idea of like what if the Backrooms was more like PT than it is currently, and I think they really succeeded. That was legitimately really scary. That was very scary. But really good. Like it was really scary, but really, really good. I kind of like I kind of want to do maybe like a tier list of all the Backrooms games we've played at some point, because like I really do love the Backrooms. I think this is really scary if you're like a big fan of like legitimately like psychologically scary games. I think this is probably the Backrooms game for you. I like kind of whimsical spooky. Like I like spooky, not straight up scary. This was straight up scary, and I did love it, but it's not like my Backrooms. My Backrooms is silly, right? Like it's spooky, but it's a little silly, right? And there's things that can scare you, but it's mostly kind of like spooky scary, right? Whereas this is like scary spooky, not spooky scary, if that makes any kind of sense. Right? It's scary first and everything else after. But damn, I wouldn't be opposed to trying out the no jump scare mode in the future, because I am like kind of curious. But yeah, that was actually really scary. That was very scary. I think games like PT and Backrooms 98, I think the thing that these games do is they kind of like put you in this position where you are completely vulnerable. You can't like fight back against that thing, right? Like you can only run, but you're also stuck, right? Like with PT and even 98, right? Like the thing that makes them scary is you are stuck and you have to keep moving if you want to get out, right? Like, so if you want to get out, you have to keep pushing forward. There's no like running away option. Even with no jump scare mode, I still think I'd be scared. I think even with the jump scare mode, like even with no jump scares, I feel like, because all it does is it takes away the random jump scares, right? But it, like, there's still like the monster bursting out of the room, that's still gonna happen. Like, so there are still gonna be jump scares, but it's more of like, it's purely tied to the narrative. Like, there's no random jump scares in this, right? In the no jump scare mode, there wouldn't be like the random jump scares that kept getting us. But there would still be jump scares, like the monster jumping out is still gonna happen, you know? I think of the Backrooms games that we've played now, I think I'm trying to think what my number one is. It's between Escape the Backrooms, the one that we played with Lamentus, or Within the Backrooms. The one that kind of looked like an old, like, Windows 98 type of game, which is funny because this is also set in 98. Something was going on in 1998. Something spooky was happening in 1998. Backrooms in general is a lot of like ambience and uncanny visuals, which delivers effective spookies, in my opinion. I think that's what it is. I think the thing that makes the Backrooms to me like really spooky isn't jump scares. I feel like not to say that 98 relies too heavy on jump scares, because it really doesn't. The thing that makes 98 scary is your like that feeling of being stalked. Whereas I think, and it is a good game, but I think what makes the Backrooms really spooky is usually a lack of entities. I don't really like there being too many entities in a game. Like, this has a lot of entities in it, right? Whereas, like, I think something that, like, the reason why within the Backrooms is so spooky is because nothing's coming after you. Because you are alone, right? And it's, like, uncanny and weird. Right, the Backrooms is supposed to be kind of weird. It reminds me, like, the Backrooms reminds me a lot of, like, Yume Nikki. You know? Where it's, like, there's not necessarily something out to get you, but there is something, like, unsettling and weird about it. Right? Like, there's just something unnerving. I think that's the kind of, like, spooky backroom stuff I like. Where it's just sort of, like, nothing's chasing you, but there is something, like, really off. Like, you've stumbled into something you weren't supposed to stumble into, you know? And this game, I think, like, doesn't necessarily do that. What this game does that, and the reason why I said it's, like, it's the scariest Backrooms game that I've played, is because it definitely has inspiration from PT, but it's very much its own thing. Because it's very, like the mystery with, like, the kid and like what's going on with that, and like how like the monster's obviously the kid. And so in this version of the Backrooms, as opposed to like Kane's version of the Backrooms, it's like this kid is stuck in this place, right? But we don't know why, and he has like the Backrooms twisted him into this thing, and it's really scary. Yeah, like the way they portray it is really, really spooky. If you like walking sims Backrooms, maybe pools will work great for you. It's a little silly at times, too. I like a little silly. I like a little silly haha rocks. I'll check it out. I'll write that down. Pools. It's funny. I was watching like a Super iPatch Wolf video on the Backrooms movie, and he had pointed out that his favorite area of the Backrooms is the pool rooms, and I'm like, yes, I love like because that takes inspiration from the dreaming pools, right? The dream pools, and I love the dream pools, right? Like, there's a reason why when Lilo, Zanny, and I were playing Backrooms Cleanup Crew, which I also love that game so much. When we were playing Backrooms Cleanup Crew, when Zanny left and it was just Lilo and I, we got like really excited to see like what happened at the end of the Backrooms, and we were like super amped when we saw the dream pools, because we're like, oh shit, it's the dream pools, right? Because like, yeah, that was so much fun. I love the dream pools. Well, because everybody's been to the dream pools, right? Like, it's funny because people are like, I don't even know what that is, right? Like, what are the dream pools? And it's these images online. If you type in dream pools, like the things, okay, this is why I think the Backrooms works. Okay, and this is like, and again, I'm not knocking 98. I do think this is a really good game, right? But the thing about the Backrooms that I love is the environment itself is like trying to keep you there, and you're trying to get out. Right? Like, that's what makes Backrooms really scary to me. Right? When there's a monster, it's like, yeah, it's jump scare heavy and it's spooky and scary, but I probably won't think about it later. Right? Like Scream, right? Scream is really like jump scare heavy and there's a guy with a knife and you gotta get away and yada yada. But it doesn't stay with you. Right? Like, it's fun. Right? Like, this is fun. Like, playing 98 is like fun, right? What's like really spooky about the Backrooms is kind of like, you know, Final Destination, how like death stalks you, but you don't actually see death. It's not like a person, right? That's the Backrooms. The Backrooms is this, like, it's almost like Eldritch in a way, where it's like this entire vast, endless nothing that is trying to find, like, get people to fall into it and keep them there. There's a reason why Kane's version of the Backrooms, I haven't seen the movie yet, so maybe the movie is different, but there's a reason why in Kane's version of the Backrooms, it's people that, like, people stay there and they go crazy, right? Like, that's, to me, like, the Backrooms shouldn't be entities. I don't mind, like the bacteria creature in Kane's story, because you don't see it often, right? What makes, like, the quote-unquote entities of the Backrooms, the things that chase you in the Backrooms, it's other people that got stuck there and are stuck, like, still there, can't leave. That's really fucking scary, right? I've never seen anything about Kane's version of the Backrooms, not gonna lie. You definitely have, and, like, haven't realized it. Because, like, so there's multiple versions of the Backrooms, right? There's Kane, so there's the Backrooms, like, where it's just the Backrooms and that is it. And that's the image you saw floating around the internet of, like, that office space, and it looks weird. Like, that's just the Backrooms, and it was just this image. Kane Parsons came along and basically made the lore of the Backrooms, right? Like, Kane's version of the Backrooms is the video that everybody's seen, where it's the guy walking through the Backrooms and the bacteria creature, like, chases after him, right? Like, that's Kane's version. And Kane's version has, like, a lot of history to it. There's a really good film theory video on Kane's version of the Backrooms, which I do recommend checking out. Film theory does this really, really good take, or really, really good, like, analysis of Kane's version of the Backrooms, going through each video in chronological order and, like, taking you through and, like, explaining what happens during, like, the history of the Backrooms and what the Backrooms even is, which is really cool. And then there's the Backrooms that, like, the internet has, right? And what I mean by the internet is there is a Backrooms wiki. And so Kane's version of the Backrooms is essentially the Backrooms. There's, like, and it really is just, like, this office space that just keeps going and going and going. But then there's also, like, little areas that don't make sense. There's, like, this, like, neighborhood bathed in red light, and there's, like, little areas that don't really make sense and, like, that don't jive with the rest of what the Backrooms is. But for the most part, it's the Backrooms. Whereas the internet's version of the Backrooms is every floor is some different kind of liminal space. And a lot of them have entities, which I don't love. I like the idea of the Backrooms being something more akin, like, my version of the Backrooms, the versions that I love, tend to be something like, there's a reason why, like, Within the Backrooms is my favorite, right? Because there's still the idea of levels to the Backrooms, like, you're falling through different levels of it. But I don't like entities in the Backrooms. I think the only entities you should encounter are other creatures that are stuck in the Backrooms that might be a little crazy and might chase you, but they kind of, like, there's no, like, monster, right? Like, other people that get stuck there, right? Like the Anchorhead guy from Within the Backrooms, right? I forget his name, but he's fun. I like him. Because he's not, like, chasing you. He's just kind of stuck there like you know? But the idea of the Backrooms that I love, and it's not necessarily, like, the Backrooms, it's more liminal horror. Alex! Yeah, Alex! I forgot about... I love Alex. He's my goat. we need art of Mari Momies hanging out with Alex. Alex is the goat. But what I love about the Backrooms is liminal horror, because to me that's the scariest horror in it, and the one that sticks with me, right? Jump scares are fun and monsters chasing you is fun, but that's not what sticks with me. I remember being in the Barudas and I had a moment that scared the shit out of me, and I still think about it all the time. There was this moment where we were in the Barudas and we were, like, I was waiting for Lilo. And I sort of, like, the way that this this hotel we were in was laid out was it's sort of like it was like you could see like basically it was like a square and you could like see down, right? And so you could see every floor. Like it was like open concept. So you could see each floor. And I'm waiting and there was just this moment where like I realized how there was nobody in the hallways. I saw like the cleaning crew, right? But just their stuff. I didn't see like any like custodian. It was just like their equipment was just sort of laying around. Right? And so it was just like their equipment. Nothing else. Just like some bed sheets, some towels, like some carts, but that was it. Nobody else was there. It was just me. And I'm like, man, I've been out here for a while. I haven't seen anyone. I haven't even seen anybody enter or leave any of these rooms. And I sort of look down because now I'm starting to get a little freaked out. Because I'm like, I haven't seen anybody this whole time. Like, I've been here for like 15 minutes. I haven't seen anybody. And I was just standing outside of Lilo's door. And then I realize, not only do I not see anybody, I don't hear anything. It was silent. I didn't hear anything at all. I didn't even hear Lilo in his room. So I'm like, what the fuck? And so I like lean over to look down, and we were really high. We were on a very high up floor. So I'm just looking down, and it's so far down that like with my blurry ass like vision, I can't really make out the bottom floor because my vision's really bad. So it's just blur at the bottom. And it's just floor after floor of doors and cleaning equipment, but nobody's there. And the minutes pass by, and I'm waiting, and I go to check my phone, and I don't have service. So I can't even talk to anybody. So I'm like, and this thought crossed my mind, and this is what really scared me, is like, what if I'm like stuck here? Right? And it was this horrifying feeling of like, what if this is all there is? And there's like, I like got stuck. Right? Like, what if this is my Backrooms and I'm just stuck here? There's no monster, there's no nothing. There's just a very high up floor and floors that just keep going down with nobody there. Right? And then as I'm like having this thought, Lilo opens his door. He's like, hey, Ash, what's going on? Why do you look so freaked out? He's like, hey, Ash, what's going on, man? Everything good? And I'm like, yeah. You look kind of freaked out, bud. Yeah, I know, we're pretty high up, eh? Anyway, let's get going. And I'm like, yeah. I don't even think I told him that I was scared. Like, it was just like it was just like Lilo just legitimately had no concept of me being freaked out. He just kind of was like, hey man, what's going on? Blah, 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 blah. Like, he just, you know how Lilo is. But yeah, that really, really scared the shit out of me. And that made me go like, that's why I like liminal horror. Because like if something's chasing me, that means there's something else in here, right? Which means maybe I can survive here. Whereas if I'm just on my own, that's horrifying. You're just stuck there, you know? So freaked out, even the A escaped. It's true. Danger could pass that man without him even blinking. It's true. But I tell you what, like, I haven't read it yet, but there is a book that I do intend to read at some point called House of Leaves. Right? And it's one of those books where I know I'm going to love it, and I know it's going to scare the shit out of me, and I'm going to have a great time reading it. But I haven't read it yet. And everyone's always said it's one of those books that you just can never adapt. It can never be adapted into a movie or a TV show. It's so of its own medium. Like, it's a book that like it's a book that's trying to hurt you, right? Like, and I think that that's such a cool idea. Like, that the book itself is just like a mess. The setup alone of the book is crazy. Well, the idea of like the idea of this story is like, and unless I'm wrong, I believe the story is somebody talking about somebody else's videotape of somebody else's story. So it's like 3 times removed is what I understand like the book to be. It's like 3 times removed, so you're not even getting the full scope of what happened, right? So it's like this like backwards storytelling, and then the book itself starts to like fall apart, right? Like, it's just like in a good way. Like, the book, it's like the medium itself cannot contain what happened, right? House of Leaves is a capital E experience. Hell yeah. What's the name of the book again? So it's called House of Leaves. House of Leaves. Are you going to read the easy or hard version? There's 2 different versions of the book? It's a story within a story. Oh, okay. Yeah, like, I didn't know there was 2 versions. So now I'm even more curious. I'll read both. That's crazy. You know, there's a movie that I think about all the time. Like, when people ask me about, like, what's, like, some of your favorite movies? There's a movie I think about, but when I tell people that I really loved it, but I didn't understand it until I watched it at, like, round 10, right? And people are like, 10 times? I'm like, yeah. It took me multiple watches of this movie to get it, and I can explain it to people, but even when I explain it, it doesn't make sense, right? And that movie's Donnie Darko. I don't know how many of you guys have seen Donnie Darko. It's a Jake Gyllenhaal movie. It's one of his first movies. But Donnie Darko is one of those movies that, like, I think about all the time, right? Like, it's one of those movies I think about all the time. And, man, it's 28 days... 28 days, something, I forget how many hours, 48 minutes and 12 seconds, right? It's something like that. I forget how, I think it's 28 days. No, hang on. Now I gotta look it up. Yeah. So there's this quote where, like, he meets Frank. Donnie Darko. 28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes and 12 seconds. Did I get it? I came so close. Yeah, it is. 28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, and 12 seconds. Right? And, like, Donnie meets this giant bunny, right? This weird bunny creature, right? And he tells him, like, 28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, and 12 seconds, right? And Donnie's like, yeah? What does that mean, bud? And he's like, that's when the world ends. And Donnie's like, oh, okay. Like, it's such an interesting movie. But yeah, like, yeah, 28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, and 12 seconds. Yeah. Well, and then when Donnie wakes up, it's like tattooed on his arm. 28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, and 12 seconds. That's, unironically, that is a tattoo that I do want. I do want the Donnie tattoo on my arm. 28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, and 12 seconds. It's a trippy movie. Like, it is a movie that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But it's not trying to. You just have to be in it. Like, that's it. Like, when people ask me, like, what's one of your favorite movies? Donnie's always in my top 10. But it's one of those movies where people are like, that, like, after you watch it like once, you're gonna be like, that was it, that's a top 10 movie for you. Every single time I've recommended that movie, people are always like, that's it, that's the movie. And I'm like, yeah. They're like, I don't even know what I just watched. I'm like, no, neither did I the first time I watched it. And then I watched it again and again and again, and I started to piece it together a little bit more each time. At first it was all vibes, but then you piece it together and it makes a lot of sense. But again, to tie it back into the Backrooms, that's why I like the Backrooms so much, because it's one of those series where, like, especially Kane's version of it, where, like, it doesn't really make sense. When you first watch all of Kane's videos, you're like, I don't fully understand what's happening. But then when you sit and, like, watch them a couple more times, you're like, okay, like, you start to find the rhythm of it. And from what I understand, the Backrooms movie does fit into Kane's overall story, which is kind of neat. I have been told that there is a monster. I will say that. I was, because I was, people spoiled that, because I was like, it has a monster. Like, people are like, yeah, like, kinda, right? Like, so I was like, okay, right? Like, that's the only thing I know about it, is people like, there is a monster, kind of. And so I was like, okay. I don't know what that means. So I am excited, because also, what a, like, how old is the dude? He's still, like, so young. And Kane he's 20 years old. He is 20 years old. That is amazing. To direct a Hollywood movie, to have your own universe and all this at 20 years old is amazing. And what I love, too, is he said, like, he's not leaving YouTube. It's just, like, directing this movie allowed him to do something that he's always been curious about, right? And I think that's amazing, right? And I did see somebody say, like, are we getting a Backroom sequel? And he's like, nah. Like, he wants to do other stuff. And I'm like, I want to see him do other stuff, because he clearly knows, like, how to handle a universe. So I think if you gave him something like Backrooms or something like that, like, I forget, hang on, next project, I forget what he said he wanted to work on. I'm gonna try to look it up. Yeah, that's what it was. He wants to make a film adaptation of Portal. And I was like, Kane is the perfect pick for Portal. Like, the perfect pick for Portal. Like, as a movie, that'd be perfect. Perfect pick. As a director, like, perfect pick. He's 20, but this was brewing for years. The level of trust in his vision. That's just it. This all started when he was 17 years old. Like, the fact that he has so much of a career, like, left to go, right, is crazy. He did say, like, Backrooms 2 is a thing. Like, he does want to do it. But the main idea in his head is he really wants to do other stuff outside of just the Backrooms. And the one that he really wants to do most is Portal. And I think, like, Valve, give this boy the ball. Like, give him the ball, let him run with it. I think he could do something so cool with Portal. Anyway, let's Zatsu for a little bit, shall we? Let us Zatsu. Let's Zatsu for a little while. I was on the wrong screen that whole time. Now we're gonna Zatsu for a bit, for a hot minute. I want to see what his Portal could look like. Well, because when you think about it, and this is the truth, like, I'm not, like, Portal is kind of liminal, right? Portal has that liminality to it, where you're kind of, like, stuck doing the same thing, right? But the only difference is you're not completely alone, because you have GLaDOS there talking to you the whole time, right? So it's not totally liminal, but there's liminal energy to, there is, like, a liminal vibe to Portal. Can we get a hug for the scared moments? I got, come here. Let me give you a hug. Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. Don't worry. Don't be scared. To be honest, one of my faves isn't very popular, but it's so good. If you can sit with it and immerse yourself in it, it taps into the childhood fear of the dark and fear of being alone. Ooh, really? What is it? It's Big Momi time. I can. Yeah, we could bring up Big Momi. We can bring up Big Momi. We could bring up Big. Oh, he's okay. Oh, you're okay. Oh, wait. Did I miss a super? Hang on a second. Did I miss a super? Let me check. Let me check right now. Unana, thank you for the 6 months. Ash and the Momies are cute when they are scared. Aww. This is no. Wait. Brave. You're a brave boy. You got this. Thank you, Chels. Oh, Skinamarink? A Skinamarink I haven't tried. I would like to try, but I know it would just like freak me the fuck out. Clear, thank you for the lovely offering as well. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Damn. Man, I missed a lot here. Man, let's see. Oh no, I got this one. Covering my eyes with my wings. Thank you for the 4 months, Brox. Read that one. I'm excited for your VA work, Godling ship sales. Hell yeah, Voltaire. I'm very excited for you guys to hear the merch. Or to hear the VP merch. It's gonna be really good. Let's see. There we go. I see you, Minsu. I'm the real say-so one here. You can trust me, Minsu. You are not my baby girl. You are not say-so. Please. Please. Minsu. Why are you lying? My sweet girl. Come on now. Minsu has never said a truth in her life. That's crazy. Why not believe it? What do you mean? My beautiful girl. Why are you lying? Actually, I'll have you know, Minsu, you came up in conversation the other day. So I think I told you guys before that the Love Island crew, that the people I watch Love Island with, they think like they're like, why do you have a beautiful audience? Like, why is your audience all so pretty? And I'm like, it's just Marimomi is a Marimomi. You know, like they're all very pretty. I agree. Right. And I think it was Hilo. Somebody was just like, I saw someone cosplayed you. And I was like, oh, yeah. Yeah. You probably saw Minsu. Right. And they were like, oh my God, it was amazing. Like, they were literally just like glazing Minsu. I'm pretty sure it was Hilo. They're like, it was amazing, right? And I was like, yeah, it is. It was, yeah. Like, so I'm pretty sure it was Hilo who brought it up. But yeah, no. Also, by the way, fuck all of you. Just for the record, the amount of times that those two have told those two have told me like, so and so followed me. I'm like, oh, cool, nice, good for you. And they're like, yeah, just thought I should let you know, stealing your audience. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so and so followed me. I'm like, cool. Anytime that they see somebody follow them that has like my Oshi marks in their name, they tell me. like it's Hilo or Histy or Roy or any of them. Like if they see your Oshi, like my Oshi marks in your name, they're like, so and so followed me. And I'm like, interesting. Interesting. Leaving me already. And Minsu, thank you for the other lovely offering. Absolutely crushed finals. I've been suffering through English every day, but I'm always doing my best because it helps me understand you better. Do I deserve some praise? Please, my God. Of course you do, Minsu. Come here. Kami, for passing your finals, you get mwah, mwah. You get a smooch. A smooch for passing your finals. Not even a menshi stream, and you still get a smooch for passing your finals. I am proud of you. You crushed it. Good for you. I am proud. Does this mean I have to put the Oshi tags in my name? I mean, maybe. I'm not gonna lie, when I see you guys have either like the green circle, like the Marimo in your name, or the wing in your name, I am very proud. I do love seeing that, because I'm like, that's my Marimomies, oh my god. I love seeing like my Oshi marks in someone's name. Like, it does get me like very, very excited, very, very happy. You're the reason I keep doing my best. Aw, thank you, Minsu. You notice? I do notice. I do notice. Right? Like, it's very sweet. Also, I do see Marimomi selfie day, for the record. Like, if anybody's ever been like, I wonder if Ash see... I do see it, because everybody talks about you all the time. I do see it, because everyone keeps going like, why are they all pretty? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I didn't just like... I wasn't just like, only pretty people. Like, I don't... That's not how that works. Like, everybody... Like, all the Marimomis are just pretty. I don't know. That's just how it is. Like... It just kind of happened that way. But yeah. They were making me nervous for a bit there. Yeah, like, also the other thing too, because I did see somebody say, like, what's up with the selfie day? I don't know how that started. Because I've seen people be like, does Ash encourage that? No. Like, I don't... Because I don't interact with any of those posts. Right? Because to me, I'm just like, I think that's just Marimomi's just like being proud of themselves, you know? Like just being like, I want to share who I am with this community. Like, I think that's all it really is. But yeah, like, because I have seen people be like, I don't get it. It's a K-pop thing? Okay, it's a K-pop thing. Yeah, because I've been like, because people have asked like, what is that about? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, not necessarily ask me, but just like in general ask like, where is that from? And I'm like, I don't know. Right? Like, I don't know if it's cool. Yeah, celebrating diversity in the community. I think that's what is so neat, is like the diversity in Marimomis is very intense. Like, we have people from everywhere. You know? I need the Ash Pape so I can take him to the happiest place on earth. Clear, I would love that. Anybody who takes me to like amusement parks or somewhere cool, I will freak out. I can't wait for the Papes to go out. I'm so excited. But yeah. Selfie days are so much fun to hype everybody up and see all the baddies. Well, that's just like that's the thing I keep saying is like, they're all baddies. And I'm like, I know. It's crazy. I want to get Ash Pape soon too, because Selka Day entry of mine would include him. Eh? What's that? Lord, how do you feel about Jaeger bombs? Okay. So, so it depends on my mood. But if I know I'm in for a long night, that night has to start every night that I know is going to be a long one. If I'm going out and I know it's going to be a long one, it has to start with a Jaeger bomb, because like, yeah, that can like, that energizes the shit out of you, but it gets the night started on a good note. But that's only if I know I'm going to be up for a while, because otherwise I don't. First thing, when I get my Ash Pape, first thing I'm going to do is have a Jaeger bomb with him. Oh, nice. Let's go. That'll be fun. Do they have FSP merch at physical stores in Japan? No, I don't think so. I don't believe so. I have been in stores where I saw merch from like other places. Like I saw some, like I saw a certain now retired Cyborg, right? Like I saw a certain a certain gray-haired individual with red arms not too long ago in a just kind of like kicking around. I forget where I was, but I'm pretty sure the way it worked was that it was like a it was sort of like merch that people like brought in, I think. Pretty sure. Fairly certain. But I don't really like, I don't know how that worked, but yeah, I saw that. I saw Uki there. Like, I saw, I think, like, some Millie stuff there. Like, I saw, like, some Niji stuff while I was there. I don't think I've seen anything, like, FSP specifically. But I did see that. I saw some Stars merch. Saw Hollow merch, yeah. Serena, thank you for the lovely offering. I would like to post on Marimomi Selfie Day, but I'm pretty insecure and I never found myself pretty. I wanted to ask if you know if you will return, if you will stream on June 20th. It's my birthday then, by the way. Well, first of all, the thing that I think a lot of Marimomis are going to say is you don't have to, like, participate in Selfie Day to be a Marimomi, because, again, it's not something that I'm telling you guys to do, right? Like, I think it's cute, but if it ended tomorrow, I'd be like, okay, whatever. Right? Like, I don't think it's about being a baddie. I think it's just about, you know, being like part of the community and you want to share a selfie, you know? You don't have to if you don't want to. Never feel pressured to do anything, you know? You should never feel pressured to do anything that other Marimomis are doing. But I will likely be streaming on the 20th. Let me check when the 20th is. I'm pretty sure I will be here on your birthday. I am fairly certain that I will be here for your birthday. And also, nonsense, Serena, you're beautiful. Mwah. Nonsense. Nonsense. I don't usually do this, but can you give a special attack to Minnie, please? Why, of course, Kay. Of course I could do that. Minnie, can you be a good girl and sit for me? I have an extra special treat just for you. But you have to behave, okay? Look at me. Beg for your treat. Good girl. How was that? Is that what you wanted? Is that Moo? Moo coming in right when the clicker comes out is hilarious. Moo. Hi, Poppy. Sit. Ooh, good girl, Moo. That timing is insane. That was insane timing. Oh my goodness. I'm at work, big dog. Yeah, but like it's always a good time to get Moo, you know. I see no reason why to not. Oh boy, it is a very special stream happening right now, isn't it? When did this start? Oh, this just started. There's a very special stream going on right now, isn't there? So for anyone who doesn't know, there is a will undead therapy fix love potion? Love poison. Sorry. Marimomis, you're also incredibly beautiful inside and out. Literally the prettiest community I've ever laid my eyes on, and so funny too. I don't say this in a way to gas you guys up for any like I'm not bullshitting you when I say this. You are the best community I could have possibly asked for. Legitimately. I adore you so much. I am so lucky that I have such a wonderful community, and I never want you to change. You are beautiful inside and out, and I hope that you know that. Right? Like, genuinely, like, some of the sweetest people I've met, and you baddies too, you know, and the guys too. I know there's guy Marimomis out there too, you know, and NB Marimomis. It's not, you know, I see you. I know you're out there. I see you. Good boy. Good MB. I know you're out there. I see you. You know, you're all baddies. And I'm very proud of you. I'm always proud of you. Baddie being a gender neutral term. Yeah, exactly. Baddie being gender neutral in our case. It's me. I'm Guy Momi. We love the Guy Momies, you know. Baddies all around. Anyway, who want to kiss right now? That's crazy. Charles is like, anyway, who wants some bacon? That's so funny. Polly Momies in the chat. But Charles, thank you for the lovely offering. And Kid, thank you for becoming a member of the Marimomi flight training. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But my wonderful, wonderful people, I think this is where I leave you. I think the only appropriate way is to end by we're going to we're gonna do a raid message this time. I know we usually don't, but we're going to say this is the message. This is the raid message. There you go. That's we're all gonna copy and paste that right just directly into Lilo's chat there. That's what we're gonna, yeah, we're just gonna, yeah, that's that's what we're gonna say in there. But until next time, go grab yourself a little slice of heaven, raise a little hell while you do so, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.